Abakari. You know all of that, eh? Okay, now let me tell you the story. All of you have been kind of trying to figure out what these guys are up to now that they revealed that Abakari is also a drug dealer. So the story that got him exposed, okay, that got him arrested, the way that happened is that, you know, Abakari is a friend to so many criminals. Some of them, your celebrities, you know, you see them all the time. They are into money laundering. Money laundering is a crime. Okay, money laundering, drug trafficking, human trafficking, what you call gun running, and so many other, you know, terrible things. So Abakari knows the criminals of the underworld because he belonged there too. Probably he came from there to join the police, and then it was easier to relate with them so well that he started making money for himself, trying to he got himself involved. That is, you know, he became the boss of the underworld himself. You know, it's like a two-word. You know, he knows all of the drug dealers, yeah. Because and then he also has the capacity to arrest any drug dealer, any drug baron. You know what I mean? If he chose to, if he ever chose to, right? So it's like a two kind of power there. So what happened was that they said 4 drug dealers that NDLEA have been trailing. They have been trailing them. Okay. So they said they came to Nigeria through Enugu airport. Now, the Nigeria NDLEA, they allowed these people to bring their drug outside, through the immigration and what have you. They didn't arrest them. But because Abakari, as a drug dealer himself, yeah, somebody now entered Abakari that so group, they just landed. In fact, they just landed with 25 kg of cocaine. NDLEA also knew that those people are bringing 25 kg cocaine inside. You know, all this in the costing operation. You know, you let them have it. So once they are at the point of operation, once they are at the point of distribution, you round them up and you arrest all of them. Not that you just arrest the carrier. The person bringing the whatever from the airport, they may just be carrier. So Abakari, that is on suspension because of Oshpopio. Abakari was supposed to be on suspension. This is January, last month. So somebody informed Abakari and his squad. So in their own way, they decided to go and arrest those people. Yeah. So in his own way, he was going to make a bust. He didn't know that NDLEA was watching these guys and it's their own job, operation. So when Abakari grabbed this cocaine from them, he now realized that NDLEA is involved. Guess what? When Abakari got the cocaine, 25 kg, Abakari stole 15 kg from it. Yeah. And he told the NDLEA officers that he's arrested some drug dealers and he caught them with 10 kg drug. That was when they were like, no, it's not 10 kg. It was meant to be like 25 kg. It was 25 kg. What happened to the 15 kg? That was when Abakari's expertise comes into play. He started talking to these NDLEA agents that, listen, this is how we run it, this is how we run it. You know what? If you give me 5 kg from your 10 kg, I can make you some quick bucks, some quick money. I have this, what's that again? They call it Ethiopia. Where's that? Where did I read that again? So they have Brazil, Kenya, and some routes like that for drug dealing. So Nigeria is just like a transit, by the way. Not that Nigerians are actually using most of those drugs. Some of you don't know, right? All this bulk of drugs, right, that comes to Nigeria. They come from South America. They come through some other African countries. Sometimes they come through Nigeria as a transit to Europe. But it's a long story anyway. So Abba Kyari knows all this operation. And he said, give me 5 kg. I will sell it for you. He sold it and he gave his brother. He now gave the NDLEA agent $61,400 for 5 kg cocaine. And he told them, you see the remaining 5 kg. If you still want to sell that one too. Okay. In fact, I think I have jumped something there. So what happened was that, the cocaine was 25 kg. Abba Kyari stole 15 kg, replaced it with elubo powder. Are you with me? Powder, 25 kg powder and 10 kg cocaine. So when they discovered that, right, they set his own sting operation on as well. That was when he offered to help them sell 5 kg, right? And he gave the guy $61,400. That was when they said, we can now go ahead and arrest him. Because we know that he took 5 kg from us and he sold it within just 2-3 days. This guy na Baba Don. So what they are now saying is that Abba Kyari, if Abba Kyari should start talking, that the political class, the people that used to use, that always use him, those who are into organ, this guy is also into organ harvesting. You know what is called organ harvesting? I'll tell you. Abba Pablo Kyari is the leader of the police IG intelligence unit. That unit is to investigate kidnappers and arrest them, okay? And rescue kidnapped victims. Violent criminals, armed robbers, and all of that. That unit is to take care of them. So that was what gave birth to SARS. Anyway, after his arrest, do you know that they have disbanded? They've disbanded the unit that Abba Kyari was leading, because when the issue of Hush Puppy started, that they discovered that the money Abba Kyari collected from Hush Puppy and some other people is over 270 million naira. He collected the money through his own brother, the one that has the Instagram page, the one that is always wearing kaftan, this starched, cleaned kaftan and all of that, posting with expensive automobiles, expensive vehicles. The guy deleted his Instagram page when his brother came under investigation. But do you know that despite the fact that they said he was under investigation and suspension, Pablo Kyari, that criminal, was still operating and is still arresting people. They are still putting people in their illegal detentions everywhere, all over Nigeria. It was through this clandestine operation that they call them, clandestine operation, this criminality, that he thought he was busting drug dealers, only for him to bust himself. Abba Kyari. Sorry, I just got something up there. One moment. Anyway, let's continue. Mind you, I think I'm just trying to find an excuse to blow my nose. I'm running, I have a runny nose, okay? So I want to tell you about other criminality of Abba Kyari, especially the one they committed through SARS, okay? Let me try and go and blow my nose. If you don't mind, move dance to Aluko. Remi Aluko, a little bit. And when I blow my nose and I come back, I'm sorry. Some will say, that's unprofessional, Mayegun. Baba, you have no idea what I'm holding here. But I'll be back. Give me a minute. Sorry, I don't want to waste your time because of our time, okay? So I've got cold, right? It's a terrible weather in the UK right now. So windy, raining, freezing, sunny sometimes, and it's terrible. If it's not because of corona, yeah, this is the time we're always like, have you taken your flu jab? Have you taken your flu jab? Have you know what I mean? Oh, are you prepared for that guy in a criminal. So under SARS, before the protests of NSARS in 2020, SARS, they were also into organ harvesting. I'll tell you the deal. Whenever SARS, all those criminals, whenever they grab you on the road, they will take you to the nearest cash machine, ATM. If you have money in your bank, they would empty everything. If it's good enough, if you have enough, they will let you go until they will catch any bigger fish for the night. It's a daily thing for them, right? All over southern Nigeria. Now, what they do is that they do all this raiding that if you have money, you are likely going to bail yourself that night. If you don't have money as a young man or woman, you are likely going to end up in their torture chambers. Listen, you are likely going to end at their different torture chambers. There is no court that gives them that such power, okay? Now, from that torture chambers, they will tell you your options. Do you have somebody to call to come and pay and bail you? Do you have something to sell or anything that can turn to money? You've committed no crime. Oh. If you don't have any of those, they can't keep you for long. It's just 24 hours. So you have between the time they grab you and the following morning to get yourself out, because before evening, they are going to bring other people in and there is no real space. Do you know what they do? They execute people. There has been places called Abductors. If you go to Eastern Nigeria, if you go to, please, what is that? Okusu SARS. Did I get that right? They have Abductors. They have places they call Abductors. If they are torturing you and they know that you are about to die, they have their surgeons there. They will open you up and they will start taking your parts. Everything they can take, everything that is useful. They'll start taking them and they can go and pack your remains and dump that elsewhere. I am not making this up. Oh. They will tell you that if you don't hurry up, if your family don't come, you are never going to be a waste. They are like kidnappers. They were supposed to go after kidnappers. And it doesn't even matter whether you are a rich man or a rich man's son or a rich man's daughter. It doesn't matter. The kidnappers that are going to kidnap you on the highway, those ones are there doing the same thing that SARS is doing. So you see this Abba Kyari, if they hold him very well, you see all this America or something like that, the reason why people want him to go to America is because at least they can see him punished for his crime. In Nigeria, he's going to be rewarded for his crime. But this guy has committed murder. And it's not just him. Are you with me? We are talking about thousands of other criminals. We are talking about criminals, cultists, rapists, real drug addicts. And they recruited them into the police intelligence unit to track kidnappers and bring down crime. So this issue of drug and the people that run the drug, the people that run the drug business in Nigeria, how do you think they have been feeling? You see all this, if nothing happened though, if nothing happened to this Abba Kyari, this Pablo guy, Pablo Escobar, Abba Kyari, if nothing happened, he would have become the police IG in Nigeria. Everything will work for him. He's a kidnapper who is kidnapping citizens officially, killing them officially, and believing that he could get away with anything. Unbelievable. The National Assembly members, those who said he has served Nigeria so greatly, they gave him an award. They gave him standing ovation. Are you with me? What do you think is left? If you are not hearing this right now, if you are not seeing this right now, what do you think is left for him to become your next police IG? How many terrorists have you made police IG? How many terrorists have you made service chiefs in Nigeria? That is why they said Nigeria is not for you. Nigeria is not for you. The reason why somebody can appoint a criminal like that to go about all over southern Nigeria to be harassing, extorting innocent young Yorubas, young Igbos, young Southerners, extorting them, killing them, selling their body parts, making them disappear. There are people who have never seen their family members. They say, I've not seen my brother, my junior brother my junior brother girls are missing since how many times? How many years? We've not seen my junior sister for the past, since 2001. We have been looking for my junior sister since 2011. Oh, we have been looking for my junior brother who left work and he was going back home, and we never heard from him again. And since this, you know what I mean? These guys keep people inside the illegal detention that even the government, the people in government who are supposed to be supervising them, they have no idea. Many of the people you have not seen for months, for weeks, as you are watching this video, they are in different detention, human abattoir everywhere, where they are either going to be killed, where they will sell their body parts. So if they shake Abba Kyari, if they arrest thousands of other rogues they gave guns to, you realize that, Nigeria is a crime scene. Right? So one of his lieutenants, I think they have a name for him. Look at this one. He's driving Mercedes-Benz. Shena GL. I'll be waiting to call this one no, because me, I don't know car. Police officer. This one is next to Abba Kyari. Let me go and check his name. They have a name for him. Umoru. Something Umoru. Give me a second. John Umoru. I don't know if they have arrested him yet. But look at him. That's the life they live. So when they know all the criminals, the underworld criminals, yeah, those who are there making life a hell for you, your family, your children, your own economic survivor, so to say, everything you represent, good. Those who are going to threaten that or even take that away from you at any given chance, yeah, and those who are saddled with the responsibility of protecting you. Look at how they live. They say, leave them. They are doing their job. What they do is that when they capture criminals, they confiscate their properties, homes, cars, money, gold, jewelries, anything they can get. They take them. Then they live above, above life. Like, look at that guy. This one is not even like by any means close to Abba Kyari, but he's a multimillionaire. They call him Too Much Money. John Umoru, Too Much Money. So in Nigeria, criminals have numbers of all these guys. That's how bad it is. They have the numbers of all these guys on their phones. Your kidnapper have the numbers of Abba Kyari. The man that is the fraudster, Yahoo boy, scammers, and the rest of them. Those who are going to empty your bank account. the bankers that are working with police officers and every one of them, they have the numbers of Abba Kyari. And you say, who are you going to report to? Who do you report crime to? You don't report to God. You take it upon yourself and you end the madness if you can. Because look at it, just yesterday, Aregbe Mugbo, we were talking about Aregbe Mugbo, remember? So he's going to be the next that I'm going to talk about now, because Gbajabiam Oro and Gbajabiam Ole, the Speaker of Nigeria House of Representatives, they are not going to let Aregbe Mugbo just diss Tinubu like that. Okay, so I'm coming to that in a way. So the reason why they know that they believe that nothing will happen to them in by chance, I'm talking about Abba Kyari and gang, is because they gave them the chance to kill, license to kill, and nobody will question you. So whatever game do you think you probably think they are playing, right? It's not a game. Don't think it's a game. They are roping themselves more. This is the time for those who did the research on the killings in Akusu SARS. I think that is the name. Akusu SARS, where they have killed thousands of innocent young Biafrans. SARS, their body parts, they kill them. They take their body part before they kill. So they said it's so terrible, that some of them, they are not even dead. They beat them to stupid and they will cut them open alive. And that is why this animal that should, whether Buhari protect them or whether the criminals in Nigeria continue to try to protect, whatever game they are playing, that is why it could walk about after murdering people that it should be protecting, right? That's why it could go about and dance his life away. I'm coming back with that of Aregbe Mugbo, because while I don't start to, let me go report him.
This is 2021.
Oṣó ni, àjẹ́ ni, ẹlẹ́bọlóògùn ni, amániṣẹ́ni ni, afàìmániṣẹ́ni ni, wọ́n á fi yín sílẹ̀.
Amio. So we know the drill, we know how it goes, and then we'll keep monitoring that. A drug dealer You know, before now, they would all this. I stand with Abakari, I stand with Bokwari, I stand with Tinubu, I stand with this, I stand with that. All these mumus that stands with criminals, they stand with criminals, they stand with their oppressors, they stand with people who don't even feel stand. Imagine, somebody standing for Tinubu, for example, and the man self, it get us to be, if he stand well. And then I get away where will be like, say, oh boy, you are standing with me. I stand with Tifnumbu. I stand with this. I stand with that. I stand with that one. Every time we talk, they will say, you are just, it's because you hate him. What they did to Nigeria is so terrible that if you see an average Nigerian, they don't have the capacity to engage you, to have a conversation. They kind of always angry, even if you probably don't, even if they themselves don't know why they are angry. Well, I know why they are angry. I can tell you, you are always going to be angry and angry and angry until you begin to tell yourself the truth, and then you begin to, kind of come to that reality and feel like, oh, I'm not supposed to be angry. I've been just angry because of all these mad people. I'm not supposed to be angry. You won't get so angry, in a way. So when we talk about all these people, you start hearing them is because you hate him. It's because you hate this person. It's because you hate that person. Say, why? Waiting be hate or no hate we do. They did something, and we are talking about what they did. And you are saying it's because we hate them. It's not because we hate anybody. Now here I sat down jejely on my own. When Aregbe Mugbo said Tinubu don't they pee on himself. Tinubu, they have started urinating on themselves. I didn't start that. Now here I sat down when the video came out. I was here in my house. You probably were you were at your own house as well. It wasn't me. It was Aregbe Mugbo. Aregbe Mugbo came out and he said, Tinubu is finished. It's finished. So it's not because we hate them. And then if all these are not coming out now, they will say, it's because you hate Abakari. I know how many people who said it's because they hated Abakari when we're talking about Oshpopi then. It's not because anybody hates anybody. You should just wake up. You should stop being. Some of you are old. You are old enough to be called their father. Some of you are actually grown up. That sometimes I just feel sorry for you. Honestly, I just feel sorry for you when you feel so bad that the people you actually want to see as role models, that they are criminals, and it's so hard for you to actually take that in. So I feel sorry for you. And then you turn around to want to blackmail people. Some of you will call me, you tell me that I don't have any respect. Some of you even feel like, Mayegu, I like you a lot. And then you don't need to disrespect elders. You don't need to say all of that about Tinubu. Even if he pee himself, even if he poo himself, just always remember Mayegu is an elderly person. And he is also a man of the poo-poo. And all of that. I'm like, I don't like sitting on the fence. I like saying it the way it is. And then if it makes you feel angry, come on, man, get real. So Tinubu as a man of the poo-poo, you don't have to blackmail me with if I don't have respect or if I have respect or I don't have respect. Tinubu doesn't have any respect for himself. Okay, Aregbe Mugbo Baba Kabiru and the rest of all those crew that were supposed to be speaking for him, they don't have any respect for him as well because they believe that he himself doesn't have any respect for himself. Okay. So why are you offended that I am now trying to say what they said and you are angry with me? Why? Is it because I'm the only one you can be angry with? Egbo? Egbo de, Egbo ponu. At your age, 30-year-old man, 35-year-old man, 40 years old man. Some of you are still living in your parents' homes. You are still there. You are still living in your parents' houses. Some of you, they are still giving you pocket money. You don't see that what they have done to you. You can't see it, Abby. Now you are feeling offended. You are looking at me. You are telling me that I'm offending. I don't have respect. This guy is Omwali. You are even calling me Omwali. Can you imagine? Because let's say your Tifnumbu, nah, what's it they call it? Igbe Ragbiji, Igbe Tinubu Igbe. And you are angry. You are asking me, where's my father? Where's your own father? Where's your father? Instead of you to say, to take a look at the mirror, look in the mirror. Where's your father? You. If some of you, if you get parents, and they are all probably, they are seeing you as their children, asking foolish and stupid questions on social media because they want to defend Kolu. Because you want to defend Kolu, somebody that you all agree that has been building people. Tinubu has been building people. Tinubu build men. How can you be so dumb at your age? How old are you, sir? How old are you? You don't even need to hide behind fake accounts. Don't hide behind fake accounts. Come out public. The whole thing I'm talking about is public. You know that. Your parents should be ashamed of you. I don't know your age. And if you are older than 30, auntie, your children, if you get any children, your children, they should be ashamed of you. Tinubu is building people. You don't have electricity. Tinubu is building people. You don't have running water. Even in your Lagos, you don't have any public running water. No water in the entire Lagos state. You don't get water. But you have Ministry of Water Resources. You have Ministry of Abi. You get Water Corporation. Abi, people did there, they collect salary. And at your age, you are saying Tinubu is building people. He's building Agberos. He's building thugs. One of them is Aregbe Mugbo. And some of you are now saying Aregbe Mugbo is a betrayer. See, I found something, right? Let me show you. When Tinubu and gang, when they want to console themselves, they will say Tinubu is prepared for betrayers. I want there. Now, so that they try to make themselves feel good, though. So they come on Mayegun's Diary Political to come and abuse me just because I remind them of the jagbajantis they put themselves in. You just lie to yourselves. And then when you, instead of you to learn how to engage, have a conversation and say, okay, yeah, what are the things? What are the obvious things and all of that? They start getting angry. They say, I plan. Tinubu didn't say this, so all of you, listen, these are dunderhead idiots on social media. They are Mayego. Go on Facebook right now. If you go on Facebook, Mayegun's Diary Political on Facebook, go and start reading comment. You will see some of those they are actually the Omo because your parents, they cannot be proud of you. They are the ones who always make up all this nonsense so to make themselves feel good. Okay? The Omo the men that Tinubu built. I plan for betrayal. I plan for backstabbing. I also plan for reunion and forgiveness long before they happen. I want there when they want to make themselves feel good. They will start quoting people. Very soon you will soon be seeing some quotes. They will tell you that Nelson Mandela quoted that Tinubu is the Messiah for Nigeria. Blah 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 blah. I want there. Meanwhile, you see, within their camp, everything Kasala don't burst. Oh, yeah, you see. If you see them, you see, it's not hard to tell, right? If you pay attention very well to their comments, some of you should go on Facebook. Maybe you get your phone. I bet some of you on YouTube, you are just kind of feeling cool, right? Go on Facebook. You will see some of these dunderheads there. Some of them they are actually bastards, so to say. They hide under different fake names just to defend the Tinubu. Now they see me and say, shut up your mouth. The Igbos are paying you. They are so stupid too. They are so foolish as well. Older people, but dons. Are you with me? They blame other people for their problems. They don't ever blame themselves for their problems, for their choices. Is that not what you said? You said the same thing on Buhari in 2015. Look at Buhari. We are enjoying Buhari now. How far with your enjoyment? That's how foolish they are. So you'll be like, hey, your father should be proud of you. If you are abusing me, what you go can say? The men that Tinubu made, the people that Tinubu made, one of them is Aregbe Mugbo. Now, they are now telling themselves Aregbe Mugbo is a betrayer, but Tinubu will forgive him. Something to make them feel like, but internally, inside of them, they are wishing that, Aregbe, all these people will betray Tinubu. Some of them knows. They are saying that they are going to betray Tinubu. They didn't know that all these men that they said Tinubu made, they all consider themselves as Tinubu's slave. that even if you did somebody, if you did under a person, if you are under somebody as an apprentice, the person is training you, is teaching you his way, the trade and all of that. You know, there will always be time that you have to get your own graduation, Abi. You cannot be, if you are an apprentice, you get graduation, Abi. But if you are a slave, you are going to serve that master till you die. You see all these humble slaves, obedient fools, sophisticated morons, those ones that are always begging for, they are always begging for data. Give me data. Baba do give away. And their useless uncles and aunties abroad, the abroadian Lagos Abobakus, those ones, they are abroad. They won't go back. But you see those buffoons right there, the sophisticated morons, who continue to believe them. You see them on social media, they are now trying to tell themselves that, because they know that the people that will betray, they themselves have been like, they've subjected themselves to be perpetual slaves, okay? They are willing to forget about them, right? But they are there now. The people that will actually betray their Ashiwaju Awon Atole, Ashiwaju Awon Atole, Jagabandit, man of the poo-poo, Aregbe Mugbo and co. They are already at work. They feel like they don't want to be slaves. They deserve to be free. They deserve to have choices. It is payback time. But you see all these Lagos Abobakus and Oshogbo Alimajiris, that is too much for somebody to take. That's too much. These people want to betray Ashiwaju. Why are these people doing this? One were even came to my platform to come and advise me. You know those ones who always pretend to be sitting on the fence. You know those ones that always, they will say, Mayegun, I like what you are doing. I like everything. The only thing I don't like is because I don't like the way you changed their name. Come on, these are older people. Let us show some respect. Blah, 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 blah. Those are the ones who want to be politically correct. I call them weary. They are wearies. They are watching me too. The wearies are watching. Show some respect. Respect kill you, dear. Respect kill you and kill everything where make you say, make us show respect. Respect to who? Respect kill you and kill you 1,000 times if he kill you. They are pretenders, so they are closet, humble slaves, obedient fools, and sophisticated morons. Do not be swayed by them. Let us show some respect. Mayego, you are now a professional. You need to show some professionalism. Professionalism kill you, dear. Say amen to that. Professionalism kill you, Danu. They are the fencists. We call them fencists. But guess what? They are the closet one Nigerians. They love speaking grammar. I know them, so I just give it to them like that. Mayegu, you don't want to be criticized. Who says you shouldn't? People don't criticize me. They abuse me. If you want to relieve your anger, abuse me. People abuse me all the time. Look at this idiot. I said, I don't be idiot. So I went boy any all your brothers all your brothers who are of the same age as me. I want an idiot. Look at this Mayegu. He cannot even take insult. It's no insult now. At least it's still not criticism. I went boy about buy at I want to near. You know what I mean? That's how we do it, Anyway, Aregbe Mugbo said, Tinubu want to be God. And if anybody want to be God, we will tell God to disgrace him. That's what Tinubu done the shit himself all about. Shit himself all about. Be himself doing that. They said that the Pampas. You know, it's a long story, Sha. It's a very, very big thing. That wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was them. I sit down here. The other thing come me on the platter. I come on top my table. And I started talking about it. And this Lagos Abobakus, this Oshogbo Alimajiris, these unboot slaves, they are angry. Get angry. Get angry. Get angry. But make sure that your anger can buy Pampers for your Lagos body loan or what have you. So they are fighting back. They are fighting back. That's where I'm going. They are fighting back. It's quite interesting, by the way. It's quite interesting. Bajabia Moro. You know Bajabia Mila. You see, it is so crazy sometimes when you look at Nigerians and how they build their expectation. Well, I didn't believe I could that art could last that long on my head. It's like somebody is like, they tie rope on my head and they're like tightening it, and I'm trying to be like, sorry guys, I tried. I'm so terrible with art. It does, they don't last on my head. Bajabia Moro, you remember him? Is the Speaker of Nigeria House of Representatives. Bajabia Mole is a former attorney in America, Atlanta, Georgia, where Bajabia Mole stole from his own client. So, lawyer where they steal money from his own client. He stole money from his client in America. He ran to Nigeria. He met Bobo Chicago, Tinubu, who was putting together his team of men. Tinubu made men. He made thieves and criminals, and he polished them, and to make them look like, hey, honorable, hey, senator, honorable sir, any war. Yes, sir. You dunderhead buffoons, and they robbed you. They robbed you for 22 years. You've got nothing. But a Kanu that is now scattered everywhere. They met. When Bajabia Moro returned to Nigeria, he ran away. He ran away from America. They took his license. He cannot practice in America anymore. He returned to Nigeria, and he met the former drug baron, Tinubu, who also confiscated drug. Sorry, make I drink water. I started to talk too fast. At that time, you will see the Buhari idiot. They say, you see, shut off your mouth. I will not die. I can't die like this. I won't die for talk. I will never die talking like this. So don't think anything is that. And my code, they overdo them. I realize I know they remember as well. Bajabia Mole returned and he met the former drug baron, Bobo Chicago, Amoda Ogulere, Tinubu, who also forfeited so many properties to the Chicago government, to Chicago court. He forfeited some properties in order for him not to stand trial. They call it plea bargaining. Long story, that one will come out well before your 2023 nonsense. And you know those who are going to bring the paper, Tinubu boys. Don't rush. Now here I go day. I go drop them on top of my table, drop them on top of my lap, and I go make sure I feed on them very well. I go pepper you. Stupid. We'll tell you and we'll watch you destroy yourselves. Stupid. That's the point. Stupid. So Tinubu, the former drug baron, money launderer, met Bajabia Moro, former scammer who stole from his own clients to run to Nigeria, and they formed a collabo. Bajabia Mole is now speaker. You know the story. Aregbesola don't cross the line. They cannot let that go just anyhow. Aregbesola cannot insult Ashiwaju like that, and they will not fight back. So I have been told that Bajabia Mole, in his own National Assembly, they have started probing Aregbe Mugbo. They say in the next 2 weeks, Aregbe Mugbo and the person from the ministry where Aregbe Mugbo is, they need to come and answer how they spent 165 billion naira. 165 billion naira. And people where they prison, they'd be like prisoner. See, if you go to Nigeria prison, you will see the wardens, or what do they call them? Yeah, the security and all of them. They're no different from the prisoners. Everybody's in prison there. Aregbe Mugbo, they make money on top of them. Now they are asking Aregbe Mugbo to come and do accounts at the National Assembly. Nothing concerns me with their fight. It's just like the normal. But for me, every time they do this, they just give credence to what I am telling you. You see this house of card, this Tinubu house of card. Oh, the collapse go loud. You know, when they say they go bang, we will be here to remind you every step of the way. No joke. So I said I was going to open the line earlier. I think I should. All right. If I don't want to run into a bigger trouble here, or I'm just going to have to end the broadcast. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to take a quick break. refill. I'm going to refill my water. And when I get back, I'll start taking the calls. The number that you can call is on your screen. And take a minute. Like that video if you love this, yeah? Like that video. If you haven't really shared it, yeah? Come on, share it. I do this sometimes just to pepper them.